Hello, today is the 13th day of December 2017. My name is Geoff Barkla. In today's video, I'll prove that Judge Barkla and Registrar Colbrand's wrongful acts of abuse of public office and perverting the course of justice, causing a detriment to me, a person of the Commonwealth of Australia. Fact 1. On the 4th of November 2015, Federal Court Registrar Colbrand lied in her Commonwealth Court signed document when she said, and I quote, "The court does not have jurisdiction to hear matters relating to the Criminal Code Act 1995, end quote. Fact 2. On the 13th of November 2015, I served a sealed Federal Court Form 41 Notice to Admit on the respondent Registrar Colbrand, and I quote, Fact 2. The fact is the Criminal Code Act 1995 does have jurisdiction in the Federal Law Courts of Australia, end quote. Fact 3. The Federal Court Rules 2011 Rule 2204, and I quote, facts or documents taken to be admitted if not disputed. If the second party does not serve a notice of dispute in accordance with Rule 2202, the second party will be taken to have admitted the truth of each fact or the authenticity of each document specified in the notice, end quote. Fact 4. Registrar Colbrand did not serve a notice of dispute to my sealed notice to admit facts. Fact 5. According to the Federal Court Rules 2011, Registrar Colbrand admitted the truth of each fact as specified in the notice to admit, proving Registrar Colbrand lied in a signed Federal Court document. Fact 6. Registrar Colbrand filed no defence to my claim against her, and she failed to comply with a sealed Federal Court summons to appear. #judicial bias. Folks, courts of law exist to judge the issues on the facts according to law. On the admitted facts in this video, there is no way, no legal way, no statutory laws that Judge Barkla could rule contrary to the admitted facts, which in fact he did, thereby proving abuse of public office and perverting the course of justice, causing a detriment to me, a person of the Commonwealth of Australia, #gross miscarriage of justice. To the Australian Federal Police, please investigate my claims on these facts. I refer you to Four Corners' last show this year, where High Court Judge Lionel Murphy was charged with attempting to pervert the course of justice, proving that judges are not above the law in Australia, #the rule of law. I fear for my safety as Judge Barkla and Registrar Colbrand will not like these videos because it exposes their wrongful acts of abuse of public office and attempting to pervert the course of justice. I have violated no laws. That belongs to Registrar Colbrand and Judge Barkla. Please check out some of my other videos and thank you for watching #Murphy's Law. Hello, today is the 2nd of November 2017. My name is Geoff Barkla. Boy, do I have a doozy for you guys today. I will prove that Registrar Linda Joyce Bush defended Alliance lawyer Mark Civitella, and I will prove that I correctly predicted that defence to the Australian Federal Police 7 days before it happened in the matter of CACB 7 of 2016, Barkla versus Civitella. Okay, the second slide is orders from Registrar Bush advising that I have until the 3rd of June 2016 to file the appellant's case. Slide 3 is a copy of the appellant's case as faxed on the 2nd of June 2016. Slide 4 is the top half of the appellant's case. Please take note of the words legal authorities. Slide 5 is the bottom half of the appellant's case, where I make the following prediction, and I quote: "To the Australian Federal Police, just watch this space. The respondent has a legal obligation to answer the appellant's case, but the officers of the Supreme Court WA will not require the respondent to answer the case. Instead, the court will defend the respondent and allege that asking 2 questions of a respondent is an abusive process or frivolous or vexatious or anything else to ensure the respondent does not answer the appellant's case. This is a prima facie case for the appellant because the respondent cannot answer as to what legal grounds he is refusing to answer 2 questions. I refer you to my legal grounds that proves he must answer the Australian Constitution and the Australian Human Rights Commission Act 1986 Schedule 2. Moving to slide 6 is where Registrar Linda Joyce Bush, 7 days after I file and serve the appellant's case, issues a notice on the 9th of June 2016, as I correctly predicted to the AFP, advising, and I quote, "to show cause why the appeal should not be dismissed pursuant to the rules of the Supreme Court on the basis that none of the grounds of appeal has a reasonable prospect of succeeding," end quote. How could I correctly predict this? Because the registrars defend the respondents every time the respondent will fail to quote legal authorities. Because if the respondent can't quote legal authorities, then the judges would have to rule in my favour, and that would be embarrassing for Alliance and Mr. Civitella. Moving to slide 7, my legal authorities and Constitution and the Australian Human Rights Commission Act 1986 Schedule 2 that provide provisions to have 2 questions answered by the respondent. Slide 8 is an application for review I filed on the 9th of June 2016 against Registrar Linda Joyce Bush's decision, and if you look at the grounds of review, and I quote the Supreme Court Court of Appeal Rules 2005 Reg 33.2, after being served with the appellant's case, the respondent must, not maybe, not might, not could, but must file the respondent's answer. Slide 9 is a copy of the email of service on the respondent, Mr. Civitella, dated the 2nd of June 2016. Every case of mine has been illegally dismissed on grounds of falsehood to protect Alliance and Mark Civitella, just about every case anyway. Mr. Civitella, you're a hotshot partner in a law firm, so how is it that me, a commoner with no legal experience, can in truth and in fact beat you with legal authorities? That's why Registrar Bush came over the top, because she knew, and you knew, that you could not file any illegal authorities that overrule my human rights to freedom of expression, and she saved your sorry ass from being totally embarrassed. You both know the rules required that you must file the respondent's answer, and you both failed to comply with the rules. This is judicial corruption at a very high level. I note that many times, including last week, I offered Alliance a compromise that I would take down all of my videos and not put up any new ones, but as usual, they ignore me. To the AFP, on the facts herein, how about you stop pursuing me, an innocent man and a law-abiding person who has violated no laws, and start investigating and pursuing criminal conduct by Registrar Linda Joyce Bush. She is in violations of the Crimes Act 1914, Section 43, attempting to pervert the course of justice. She did in fact pervert justice. And the Criminal Code Act 1995, Section 142, abuse of public office. Please share this video with family and friends, and thank you for watching.